Okay, hello and welcome to the stream. So, this is just going to be a very quick little testing stream. This game is called Neurovoider, which is a roguelike game. So, obviously, I'll be going around blowing up monsters and getting extra bits for my spaceship. Hopefully, that will all be fine. Let me just check something real quick. Hopefully everyone is having an amazing day. It's absolutely roasting here, which is why I'm gonna have to turn my fan on again. Right, let me just try something on here. Just need to grab don't turn the phones off as well. That's a pain. Just bear with me very quickly. Just need to check something. Right, so what I would do is go on here. So music, sound, screen tricks, tutorial, runtime. Yeah, I could display all the runtime. Right, so let's start a new game just so I know what's going on. And probably go on the easiest difficulty to start with, just till I get a better feel of the game. So you can play up to 4 players if you want to. I'm going to pick a particular type of class. So I think what we'll do is go for the shield class. And then in terms of the special perk, I'll probably pick one of these. That will be quite useful. So the self-repair is quite useful actually. So that's probably what I'm going to go with. So look, that can be quite useful as well though. But let's have a look. Probably go with the healing one just because I know that's quite useful. And from here you can pick in any particular map. This will have basically different variants depending on map size, number of elite enemies, and the amount of loot as well. So I'll probably just go on this one as well. So this game has a nice little retro art style, which is quite cool, and nice music. So I've got the ZL button, which is my primary weapon, and the ZR, which is like the other weapon. So in this case, it's a rocket launcher. And the weapons work on a cooldown as well. So the more you fire the weapons, then the longer you've got to wait until the cooldown wears off. Try and kill these little robots. So the bigger robots tend to do quite a bit more damage. Just need to try and watch my health, as it's getting a little bit low. Let's go this way. So yeah, you use the left analog stick to move and the right one to aim. Hello Sparky, how are you doing? Hopefully you're doing okay. Just thought I'd play a little bit of Neurovoider, which is a roguelike game. I'll pick up a bit of health. I'll have to be careful with these guys because they do quite a bit of damage. Yeah, this is really funny when you've got 4 people playing. It's yeah, pretty fun actually, and I like the art style in this a lot actually. So I've completed the level, so that means I can teleport out of here. So I can hold X to do that. That's going to take me on to the next part of the level. Just going to do a bit of healing, and what I can do is have a look at the equipment and see if there's anything else I can equip. So what I'm probably going to do is look through this. Alright, so let's pick ones that are on my class, which is the Fortress class. So I'm going to go with these ones. I can get rid of some of these other ones that I don't need. And then let's check these bits as well. That one's possibly slightly better. So these other ones I can get rid of. And got some other legs to pick from as well. What I'll probably do is go for that one, and I'll get rid of the other ones as well. Right, let's have a look. So we've got different weapons here depending on what they do. So let's have a look. So that one effectively does like quite a rapid fire series of weapons. That's quite good. Got this one which does a few like larger ones, missiles as well. Missiles do take up a lot of energy though, but probably does quite a bit of damage as well. I might go for this one actually. I'll probably keep the other ones just in case I need to check something. Should be able to I see, I've got to pick it separately. Actually I think it was going to be the other one that I was taking with me. That's that one as the primary, and that one as... no, that wasn't it. Oh yeah, it's going with that one as secondary. So I've got those there. So I can get rid of some of these other ones. I'm not quite sure if there's anything I want to upgrade yet. Well, I think the yellow ones tend to be quite good. So I can use the X button to boost, and that takes a certain amount of scrap to increase the stats. I'll just do that for that. And I think that should be everything for now, so let's carry on to the next part of the stage. So as you can see, there's a few levels that you progress through as you're playing the game. There's a few little bonus levels as well. I'll probably go for something of like a medium difficulty, so I'm going to go to the lab stage over here. See how that goes. Let's go through here and shoot these guys. So yeah, this primary weapon is a lot better than the other one I had before. This one seems to do quite a lot of damage. So that should definitely help against some of the bosses that I fight later on as well. Let me just turn that down a little bit so I can hear stuff. Okay. There's little exclamation marks tell you where the enemies are going to appear from as well. So that's where you've got to watch from. There's also exploding barrels and other hazards around the stage as well, so you just got to watch out for those. There's certain items that conceal like special equipment for your vehicle as well. In terms of the actions, so I've got the R button, which will consume part of my energy meter, but that'll basically protect me from enemy attacks, so that's quite useful against certain bosses. Right, so let's carry on this way. Some more enemies over here. Yeah, these enemies don't particularly hit very hard, so should be fine. Got a healing ability ready on the L button if I need it. Main thing is just to make sure you don't overheat your weapons too much. I'm just going through these enemies. So yeah, all these levels and enemies are randomly generated. So you see like the same kind of like mix up of like different parts. They'll be in different configurations. I'll have different weapons as well. So yeah, these those little reactors are what I'm trying to look around the stage to destroy. I need to destroy a certain number before it'll let me go to the next level. Let's carry on. And then what I can do here is check to see if I need to do any repairs. If I do need to do any repairs, I can spend some scrap tokens in order to heal myself. There's also different equipment I can put on as well. Also got the damage per second and the EPS, which represents the energy points as well. So the higher the energy cost is, the more that meter it's going to drain, and the quicker it'll be until you're going to the cooldown. So let's go through and check these. Can't use any of those, and can't use those. Can't use these. Can't use those either. So I tried this gun before. I might try using the missiles now. I can try and see how those are in comparison, and then I can decide which one I'm going to get rid of. Right, so let us go on here. And what I can probably do is max this out, because I don't think I'm going to get anything better anytime soon, so let's do that. And then for now, I think it's probably best if I invest in this gun, because it seems to be doing quite well at the moment, although I need more scrap before I'll be able to do that. So let's go on to the next stage. Let's try and earn a bit more scrap, and then we'll move on to the next level. I'm going to go with the station now. So the yellow tier items are quite good. It's only going to be the purple ones that are going to be slightly better than that. Oops. Let me just check something really quick. Okay, right. So let's carry on then. So most of these enemies are going to be using similar kind of weapons that you'll use. So for example, those ones just there are using some kind of like a bouncing bomb. The ones you get are slightly different. Blow up one of these reactors and kill these guys. Might as well use the healing skill. So let's go through these guys. Just going to explore the south part of the level. Also believe there's a map I can trigger as well. So those rockets seem to be doing quite well actually. They do seem quite powerful, so I'll probably stick with the rockets for now, I think. Still a few enemies to take out on this part of the stage. I think that's it now, so I can teleport to the next area. Right, so don't need to do any repairs, but I could possibly do a bit of scrapping. And see what we've got. So that reactor is slightly better than the other one. So I can get rid of the old one. That's fully boosted. So I can try and boost my main gun here. So it's going to take a little bit of scrap to make that slightly better. So let's go on to the next map. And we've got a few things. We've got lab, frostbite and sewer. Tempted to go with the sewer actually. I think that'd be a good idea. So let's try that, and let's see where I end up. Okay, so we've got a few different things dotted around the map. Let's have a little bit of a look around. Few nasty enemies lurking around. Let's go and get these guys. So in these fights you'll find there's a regular rhythm as you're basically doing a little dance to try and shoot while not getting hit as well. So you just got to basically keep moving. And obviously with the twin stick aiming controls you've got to point at the enemy and then fire. And try and move away if you can to avoid the enemy's projectiles. The enemies tend to always fire in a straight line, so you should pretty much always have the advantage in a one-to-one fight. Against bosses though it's slightly different, so you have to come up with a few extra strategies when fighting the boss characters. So yeah, when you need to do the cooldown on the weapon, that's when you basically can't fire, so you have to wait until that cooldown meter reaches 0. You can also effectively take your energy points into negative. That just means you've got to wait a bit longer in order to get your energy readings back up to normal. So that's a kind of flame attack which does quite a lot of damage. Blow this up and then we'll move on to the next part of the level. And hopefully I should be able to fight the boss characters next. Right, let's have a little look. So there's nothing else on there that I need to worry about for the moment. And so we've got a nice new reactor now, so I can get rid of the old one. I can get rid of those. And most of these weapons seem fairly basic. go through and get rid of some of these. And then I can try boosting this, because I've got quite a lot of scrap now. I might as well do the same with the... Actually, what I'll do is I'll boost the main parts first, because the weapons you always possibly wanting to swap out. So let's go ahead and let's go against the boss now. This is what it looks like to be four big bosses throughout the campaign, and I believe the bosses are the same each time, possibly with slightly different enemies. So I've got to hit the weak points here, and then I've got to hit the main part of the enemy. So watch out for these little enemy ships as well. So I've got to attack these turrets now. Now I've got to go back to the main thing, main boss. We're going to blow this up. Wait for my energy to recharge. Hit it again. I'll be able to hit the weak spot over here. Just got to watch out for the missiles that are incoming. There we go, so I've blown that up. That means that boss is now finished. Pick up all the goodies. Now I can move on to the next stage. I think my face read character's fallen to sleep, so let me just try and fix it maybe. Oh, I might need to do with the lighting actually, so let me try and sort that out. Oh, there we go, yeah, that's working fine now, so I can put that to the side. Let's carry on. Right, so got a few extra parts I can put on and take off. Let's go through here, and I can get rid of these ones. Still trying to look for some nice rare weapons which I've not come across yet, so in the meantime I just boost some of these core parts, just so that the base parts are going to be nice and tough. So let's go to the next stage, and I get to pick level again. I'll probably go with one, I'll go with the lab I think, so we'll go to this area. Just going to blow up these little robots, pick up these items. And I'm going to carry on up here. Go past these guys. These are all melee users. You can actually get like a sword attack that you can use as well, but it can be a little bit redundant when the enemies are shooting at you. Blow up the reactor, and then we'll move on as well. So yeah, this should be quite easy if most of the enemies are just using sword attacks. Should be quite easy for me to beat these guys. So let's go through the level. Heading south. And going this way, and we've got some more enemies over here to get. Yeah, I think the music in this game is really good actually. It's like electronic music. Nice little aesthetic in this game as well. It's quite colourful, quite good. Hey Coil, hopefully you're doing okay today. It's currently really hot in the UK, but just thought I'd play this for like a little while. So this is Neurovoider, which is a roguelike game. So every time you play the game, you'll get a slightly different experience. You level up and you get extra parts for your mech unit. There's also different classes and different perks you can use as well. So there's quite a few different ways to make your playthrough unique each time. I'm just going to go ahead and scrap some of these other things that I'm not planning to use. Yeah, it's pretty good. It actually has multiplayer on it as well, and you can even do, if you've got enough people, you can do like a local 4-player co-op as well. That weapon looks okay. How does that compare with the other one? I think it does slightly more damage. And damage per second. Yeah, I could go with this one actually. Ooh, Coil, thanks for joining the Den of the Dragon. Hopefully you'll enjoy your time here. We've got a few cool little things for you to try. You've got the pizza points that you can spend at the bottom of the screen. So yeah, do go ahead and have a look at those when you've got a minute. In the meantime, I'm going to move on to the next stage. I wonder if my alerts are a bit lower than they should be. I'll try and make sure those are higher up so I can hear those. Anyway, let's carry on then. So next level, I could actually press X to reboot the RNG to try and get some better levels. Let's try that. So let's give us a slightly bigger map over here. So I can try and do that one actually, and we'll see exactly how this happens. So yeah, the bigger stages do take longer, but there's going to be more loot there as well. So it should be quite useful to kind of see what happens actually. So we've got some enemies here that I need to get rid of. Quite a big open space, so in some ways it's quite a dangerous stage as well. You can actually fire the primary and the secondary weapons at the same time as well, so you can go through enemies quite quickly if you need to. But obviously that's going to spend a lot of your energy points as well, so you want to be careful when you do that. Right, let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. So done quite a bit of damage to those guys. I'm gonna just go ahead and get rid of these guys as well. Just wait for the energy meter to recharge a little bit. And I can go back into it. So most of these seem to be the smaller enemies, as opposed to the larger and the more fearsome enemies that you see later on. So let's go ahead and get rid of this reactor. Might as well do some healing so I can let the meter recharge if I need to heal later. And I don't think there's anything else more on this side of the map, so I need to go back here so I can go back and explore. Oh right, so I can hold the A button to see which bits of the map I've gone to before. So I need to go to the east part of the map now, so I'll go there and try and explore and see what's up. Right, so yeah, we've got enemies over here, got another generator to get rid of. So it's not going to let me go that way. So let's carry on down south. I should probably find... There's quite a lot of reactors on this level actually. I've not seen a level with this quite this many before. Just let myself heal. Let me get the energy back. Get rid of that and go a little bit further downwards. Hopefully everyone is having an amazing Friday night. Close to the weekend, so we should be in for a lot of fun and games. Tomorrow I'm going to be playing a Dragon Ball game on the Game Boy Color, known as the Legendary Super Warriors game. And then on Sunday I'm going to have a big Jackbox party as well, so that should be quite good. So hopefully I'll get a few people coming out for that one. In the meantime, I'm just going to get rid of these guys. I've got some kind of heat-seeking weapon of sorts. So let's go ahead and get rid of that reactor. And get rid of this one as well. I've still got a few more enemies, including a big mech as well. Uses some kind of laser weapon. Got another reactor over here which I can blow up. Some more enemies. Just gotta wait to the heal, and then I'll just wait for the energy points to replenish. And then let's carry on past these guys. Doop-a-doop-a-doop-a-doo. I've not gotten too lucky in terms of the item drops, but hopefully that'll change later on. So now I need to go to the east part of the map. Let's go and explore and see if we can find out where those that reactor is. There's the other reactor. So I can blow that up and I can go on to the next stage. So let's go and do that now. So again, not really got a lot of other things I can use. That one gives me a bit more energy, but gives me a bit less health as well. Let's have a look. Yeah, I think I'll probably stick with my original one at the moment. I can probably upgrade that to full. And then I think there is actually another one I could use, but I'm not quite sure about the stats on that one, so I probably will kind of compare actually. Yeah, so I think this one I've got, probably because it's boosted, is still better than the other one. And the other thing about weapons is weapons work for all characters, whereas with the other parts they are class based. Right, let's have a look at some of these other weapons I've got here. Right, so that fires like a huge weapon. Might be worth testing possibly. What does this do? That does this laser. Okay, that could do quite a lot of damage. It's an electric weapon as well. Actually, this one seems to do the most damage. I'm going to try that for a little bit to see what that's like. And not really a lot. I can also try and go to the forge as well to try and get a good vision part. So I can try and do that. Let's have a look. Let's try and get ideally a yellow one like that one, which is quite good. I'm going to get rid of some of these other ones and I can try and upgrade that. And then let's carry on to the next part of the level. So there we go. I'm going to pick a different map, so I'm going to pick probably this one, which is the Frostbite one. Right, so let's see what's going to happen now. So this lightning weapon seems to have quite a big range, so that's going to be quite useful. But it does also drain the battery quite quickly as well, so I just need to be mindful of that. Seems to be a good weapon anyway. Yeah, these icy levels make you slip all the way around as well, which is a little bit fiddly. So this seems to be quite a simple stage, so let's just go through and take out some more of these robots. These little triangles mark where you can actually go through the bits of the stage. is quite useful. So let's go through, and we've got some more enemies to get rid of. Just wait for the energy to recharge. Got a big enemy over there as well. Go ahead and get some of these. Use the laser. Then we're going to go down as well. Let's go over this way. There we go, so now I'm moving on to the next level. So again, I need to try and look at these parts and decide what I'm going to put on. That gives me a few more energy points, doesn't it? Does a little bit. Regeneration goes up, but the other things go down a little bit. So I probably won't use that one. As for this one, yeah, it doesn't seem to be particularly good. Get rid of those. What's this one? Whoa, so that's some kind of melee weapon. Does a lot of damage, but then you have to get quite close as well, so I'm not quite so keen on that one. So that's the main one I'm using at the moment. Laser. Got this other laser as well. And we've got the nuke as well. That nuke could be quite useful actually. Might switch to that for a little bit and see what it's like. Just boost that up a little bit and then we'll move on to the next part of the level. So let's do that. Let's go on to this one. I think would be good. So let's go on to the graveyard. I think I should be on to the boss on the next stage. So I'm doing okay at the moment actually, even though I've not got some great weapon parts at the moment. So that nuke seems to hit quite hard if I can use it at the right time. Yeah, it just seems to do quite a lot of damage in one go. Nice. Let's go past these guys. Do a bit of healing. Yeah, so the nuke is quite good at clearing out a wide portion of the stage. Does quite a lot of damage as well, which is good. Right, so these obviously must be melee enemies. So I'm just going to have to be careful when those approach. Yeah, this nuke seems to be doing tons of damage at the moment. Seems like so far one of the best weapons I've found, which is pretty good. Watch out for these guys with the lasers. Doing quite a bit of damage if they hit me. Let's go this way. So I'm going to just keep using the nuke to do a lot of damage, clear these rooms. This thing to destroy as well, and then that means I can move on if I want to. So I could have a little look over here just in case there's anything rare. Some more enemies over here, some health, and let's move on to the next level then. So not really anything else here that's incredible, so let's boost that. and I believe all these other things are redundant, so I can ignore those. And same for these parts actually as well. So I'll probably just stick with what I've got at the moment. Go ahead and get rid of some of those. I'll probably stick with the nuke actually. I might try and upgrade that because it does seem like it's quite powerful. Let me upgrade the core parts first. Then I can upgrade this. Let's move on this. It should be the boss on the next section of this game. Let's have a little look. Yep, so it's another large ship. So we've got some small enemies to get rid of here. A big barrage of enemy missiles. Right, so I'm going to try and use the nuke to do lots of damage. That boss's health bar should tell me how close I am to winning this level. Just have to get rid of some of these small enemies first. Probably trying to use the shield a little bit more now. Heal up as well. Let's carry on. Wow, that's a lot of incoming fire there. Little robots are a little bit annoying. Let's get past these shields first. I can start doing some damage. There we go, so now I can start firing the nukes. Grow a bit of health. Right, so the enemy's got his shield back. Let's try and weaken the shields again. So there is some kind of pattern to the boss's attacks. He'll do a few weak attacks and then he'll basically send out like a full barrage all in one go. Oh yeah, no worries, Cole. That's very cool. Yeah, take as much time as you need. I'll play this for a little while. I just wanted to kind of have a little go over something today, but yeah, I'll probably be on a little bit more tomorrow. But if you just want to pop in for a little bit, that's cool as well. Hopefully I'll catch you around in a while. Just trying to get rid of some of these guys. Right, so we've got the enemy over here. Get rid of these annoying robots first as well, actually. Right, I should be able to do a lot of damage now. Yep, so I've beaten that second bit of the boss. So that's pretty good. Hopefully everyone's having fun at the moment. I think I just need to get rid of something on Facebook because that UI should be hidden. There we go, that should be fine now. Right, so we've got a few bits from the boss. Nothing super rare as far as I can see. But anyway, let's carry on. Let's see what I can get rid of. So there's nothing there really. What I really need is some kind of exotic weapon, but those can be a little bit rarer to find. Right, so let's boost up the nuke, and then let's carry on to the next level. And let's go for a decent sized map, I guess. Be the best thing to do, and then I can carry on and we can see how far I can get in this little roguelike game. few little enemy dudes over here. Just firing off some basic kind of energy weapon. So let's go past these guys. Maybe fire off a missile as well. Pick up some of these collectibles. Let's go ahead and blow up some of these guys, like so. So let's have a look. So I've explored that part of the map, so let's continue northwards slightly. Some more enemies, and we've got a bigger, larger enemy here. Go ahead and get these collectibles. There's one of the reactors taken out. Let's carry on. Yeah, there isn't really, as far as I know, there isn't a lot in terms of like the story of this game, so it's pretty much just a twin stick shooter. Let's try and get rid of that reactor. Pick up the collectible. So yeah, it's mainly the purple weapons that I'm looking for, but they are a little bit rarer to find. But if I'm lucky, I might be able to stumble across one. Right, so I'm going south, and I'm going to go west as well. Let's carry on past these. Yeah, it looks like some kind of like a train yard, really. I've got another enemy over here. Continue past this way. Another big enemy over there. Got a reactor here. Go over here. Should be able to move on to the next level. So yeah, let's go to the next level. Okie dokie, let's have a look. What have I got? A few little bits. Nothing amazing in terms of these ones. And then these are all quite standard weapons as well. So I'm just going to scrap all these, get all the scrap, and then I should be able to boost these up. So I believe everything's now at max level. So really the only other time I'm going to go for an upgrade is when I have a different kind of weapon that I can use. So let's go on to one. I think we'll go for this one because it's slightly smaller than some of those other options. So let's go on that and let's try and see what will happen. It's just some kind of sewer area. So we've got a little area with liquid leaking out of the parts. And it looks like this is quite a linear level, so it should be easier than some of the other missions. That's some kind of melee guy, from what it looks like. A few more enemies to deal with over here. Go ahead and get rid of these guys. So we did a fair bit of damage. Got another missile to use. I'll do a bit of healing as well while the time's good. Pick up these items. Some more enemies down there as well. Pick up these little credits. So yeah, definitely only one way to go in this level. Seems like enemies are getting a little bit more sophisticated now. Let's go ahead and get rid of these guys. More enemies here as well. I need to watch out because my health's getting pretty low at the moment. Let's get that health pack. I'm gonna have to try and be a little bit more cautious at the moment because these enemies are quite persistent. I'm getting a bit more health back. A bit more health to pick up as well. So there's some kind of sniper enemies, so they're using their laser weapons to do a lot of damage in one go. Get these healing items again and carry on downwards. So I'm building my health back up, which is pretty good. Also got the reactor, which is over here as well, so I can blow that up. So there's another one hidden in this stage, which should be somewhere to the right. Let's get rid of these guys. Do a bit of healing. And carry on down here. Try and avoid their laser weapons if I can. Got some more strong enemies over here. Just need to wait for the weapons to recharge. Now let's carry on this way. And the reactor's dead, so I can move on. Hey, Hairy Apple, hopefully you're doing okay today. I'm just playing a little bit of Neurovoider, which is a roguelike game. It's probably going to be like a little short stream. I just wanted to do like a little bit of a test almost. But yeah, this is a decent game. You can also play it in multiplayer as well, if you've got enough people, which is quite good. I'm just going to go ahead and get rid of some of these other items I'm not going to use. I'm still hopefully waiting for some better weapons to get as well later on. But at the moment, these ones should be fine at the moment. Oh, you've been up since 5. Oh, that's not good. I know I was up early because it's quite hot. Hopefully you'll be able to get a little bit more sleep later. That'd be good. But yeah, hopefully you can stay for a little while. I might go for this level, even though it's big. There's probably going to be a lot of loot there, so it's probably worth me having a little bit of a look around to just see what's going to happen. Anyway, let's go ahead and carry on. So we've got in somewhat like a T-shaped mission. Yeah, that's good. Yeah, go ahead and hopefully have a nice meal. I'll probably have some supper in a little while. Just gonna see how far I can get in this game. I'm probably, yeah, about 60% of the way there in this game. So as long as I don't take too much damage in one go, I should be fine actually. But yeah, let's carry on. Got some more enemies over here to deal with. A few little ones. And I can go this way and grab those items. Some more enemies over here as well. Let's carry on. I think this is my favourite song in the game actually. A nice techno kind of feel to it. Yeah, it's pretty good. Probably do a bit of healing at the moment. And then I'm going to go left, and then I'm going to go up at the fork, and then I'll just carry on mainly going left. So that enemy drops bombs. Not quite sure what these little ones do. Just going to use these energy weapons to get rid of these guys. I'm just going to adjust my screen slightly. There we go, that should be fine now, actually. Let's get rid of these guys. Right, so I'm doing quite well at the moment. I'm not taking too much damage. So I'm just going to go ahead and I'm going to get rid of these little guys over here. Got some larger mechas over here that do a little bit more damage. And this is where I'm going to go up slightly for a minute. So I'll just go this way, and I believe there should be some reactors somewhere on this part of the level. Also a big mecha as well to get rid of. That one's using nukes as well. Doesn't feel like 9 PM. Yeah, it's definitely a weird kind of day at the moment. I think this week in general has just been odd because of the heat, but hopefully things should start to calm down a little bit. And hopefully you have a few nice things planned for the weekend. So yeah, there's a reactor that I've gotten rid of, so let's do some healing and then let's move down this way. So I'm going to rejoin the path and I'm going to keep going left. As far as I know, the enemies shouldn't respawn unless they've just moved from another part of the stage. So let's carry on and get rid of these guys. Got some more of these little enemies to deal with. The little ones are a little bit harder to hit than the other ones. Let's carry on and get these guys. There we go. Got some enemies over here as well. I'm not going to bother with the healing yet. I'm going to blow up that guy. I think some of you are already in the Discord, but yeah, do feel free to join the Discord if you like. Got a few other people that are quite like-minded and play similar kind of games to this. Right, so what have we got here? I don't think actually some of these are any better than what I've got. I wonder if it's worth upgrading some of these possibly. That one does have more EP. Let's see what the boosting does. So I'll just boost the EP really, it won't boost anything else. Probably not worth it then, I guess. It's a bit of a shame, I was hoping to have a bit of an upgrade at some point. For now I'll just get rid of some of these other ones. I might actually try and do a roll and see if I can get some better weapons, because I should be able to get some of those randomly possibly. Ooh, hydrate, thank you very much. I'll take a sip of water now. There we go. Right, let's carry on then. Okay. Get rid of that. Get rid of this. And then what I'm going to do is I'm going to try and get some better weapons, but let me just check. So these are the ones I'm using. What's this one like? That's that laser. It's that electric one that takes a lot of energy. That one was okay. And those are the missile ones, but they're not the best. Right, so now that I've got all this scrap, let's try and get some better weapons. Hoping for a purple one if that's possible. So let's just go through some of these and see what I get. Ooh, okay. This is a close combat one, but it is a purple weapon, so I will take that. Let's carry on and let's try and get some other things. Airstrike. Got flamethrower. Got slasher. Multi-grenade. Dual slasher. Heat wave. Flames of Judgment. That's a liquid weapon. Double shotgun. And firewall. Right, so let's have a look at some of these weapons that I've got then. Start by getting rid of some of these other ones. The Flames of Judgment. Let's have a look at that one. Whoa, that one is a beast. definitely going to use that one. Let's put that one there. And let's go with some of these other ones. So that's a disc packer. Okay. So that's some kind of... Wow, that takes up quite a lot of energy. I'm not sure about that one then, although I guess it will do a lot of damage, but does seem a little bit risky. And with these ones you don't need to boost them either because they're already at max level. But that gun is quite weedy, so I'm going to have to look for another weapon possibly. I think I might stick with it at the moment, but I probably will want to get a better weapon at some point. But anyway, in the meantime, let's carry on and let's go on to the next part of the level. And this time I'm going to pick one with lots of good loot. So let's have a look. Tier levels, yes. So before the green level, there's actually white, which is basically the plain ones. So it goes up white, then green is up from that, then it goes to blue, then yellow, and then finally there's an extra one, which is the purple one. So the purple ones are like quite rare to get, really. So yeah, this weapon is going to do a ton of damage, which is pretty good. And yeah, in the game there's actually different classes as well. So what you can sometimes do is you'll get loot for the wrong class. So you kind of want to make sure each member gets the right weapons. Yeah, so yeah, purple ones are definitely the best ones to get. But yeah, they're pretty rare. I would probably say you maybe get a few purple weapons every game. I think I did. I think I took quite a lot of damage there. Just gonna have to be a little bit more careful. Some strong enemies incoming as well. Whoa. Yeah, I'm taking a lot of damage, so this is quite bad. So try and shoot a bit from a distance. Get some health back. Get rid of the small fry. Watch out for some of those exploding areas as well. So it's quite a simple stage, so I can probably go over here and clear this section out and then move on to do the rest of the stage. I believe there should be a reactor somewhere. So this weapon appears to be doing a little bit of a flame kind of effect. That's doing continuous damage to the enemies. But it looks like I've just died, so it probably looks like the run has ended. So yeah, that was a little quick test stream that I was just going to do of this game. I probably will play more again at some point. But yeah, I just thought I'd give this a little bit of a go. So yeah, thanks for coming onto this little bit of a stream. It's only a short one, but I just thought I'd do like a little one. So there we go, that was that. And now I'm going to just have a little bit of a look and we'll see who is on. We'll see who we can do a little bit of a raid to. So let's check with my teammates. We'll see what they are playing. Oh yeah, I've got a friend that's online actually. Okay, let me just check what they're doing. Oh, they're doing Animal Crossing. Okay, I think. Let me just make sure. Yeah, hopefully everyone is having a great day. We're back again. Yeah, we're going to be back tomorrow for tomorrow for a Dragon Ball Z game on the Game Boy Color called Legendary Super Warriors, and then I'm going to do some Jackbox games on Sunday as well. But yeah, in the meantime, let's go and raid one of my buddies. And I shall see you all very soon. Hopefully you can stick around for the raid. Yeah, it should be pretty good actually. And yes, I will catch you guys next time. So thanks for joining us on this mini stream. See you next time.